Hello, welcome to the Midlands Outdoors channel, back with another video today. Here we are at Chaddesley Woods Nature Reserve. I've never been here before and I've always wanted to come and check this one out. And the view's right away in front of us. We've got the path what leads all the way straight on with several off paths. And I can't wait to see what this place has actually got to offer. This area has probably been wooded since the last ice age and is now the second largest block of woodland in the county. Streams, ponds and meadows add to the range of plants and wildlife supported by this nature reserve. Part of the woodland was planted with conifers during the 1930s and 40s. I'll tell you what, I really love a woodland walk. I think it's so peaceful and relaxful at the same time. There's barely nobody around and that's what I love, because you see all the nature, and it's places like this where nature is really reclaimed on. You can get the best of views of the wildlife. On the map at the moment I have marked where I think we are. I think there is several sections to this woodland, with this part here, and then right away behind us there is some more woodland parts, what I'll show you a bit later on. But I'm hoping the weather stays like this all day. I definitely think it's got to get warmer, up to 25 degrees. It's full of bees and insects on here. I mean, you can view right away there, a bee just onto the flower. It really just makes an interesting part of your walk, just taking in all that nature and the various bits of wildlife. This place definitely reminds me of Uffmore Woods in certain sections, especially where all the trees are very ancient from that path what I've actually just walked. I think there is a shed on the right just onto the corner. I did view some paths right away to the bottom, but you can't actually walk those. It's only for the Wildlife Trust to actually go up. You have to stick to the permissive paths on this part. I'm actually trying to find where the certain path sections are. But here we are, here's that shed part, and it's actually opened up, where all the trees are actually ancient here. All these very old pine trees and conifers. Right, I think it's time for a little break. We're sitting right away in a beautiful spot at the moment. There's tons of wildlife at this section and the birds have been coming back and forth. But what we're going to do now, on the map what I'm showing you, I'm going to walk that little square, then come back to this path, then all the way to the car park. I'm not too sure where you can walk in Chaddesley Woods, because some certain paths are off limits only for the Wildlife Trust. The scenery's really changed now. We've come to more of a piney area. So woodlands always change. You've got one section where it's very different to the other. I mean, this place is changing on several paths that I'm actually taking. What a sight. I mean, this is actually the kind of places where you would spot birds of prey in the pine trees. Some nests are quite massive, like goshawks, and then you've got buzzards. I'm not too sure if I'm going to see anything on this journey today. You've got to keep coming back and forth to these woodlands to spot different things each time. What a sight there. I can't believe how big Chaddesley Woods actually is. I thought it was only a small area. And then opening up to this section, then we've got another woodland park in front. I don't know where that path is on the map, what goes around in the square. I might have actually passed it, I'm not too sure. Or it could be right away to the bottom here. If I can't find it, then I will do a return on this place some point later in the year. I'm getting absolutely warm now. I think it's because I've got this jacket on, but I'm wearing this because it's protection from the scooter. So I'm just keeping it on, saves carrying it. I think taking several breaks is actually good today. The path what I'm on, I think it's actually took us to the end of Chaddesley Woods. I can hear a main busy road right around the distance. So I'm not too sure where we are or where this is even going to lead out. And this little like road part actually leads somewhere. It definitely is the end of Chaddesley Woods because we're greeted with the sign here saying welcome to Chaddesley Woods. So that's what I was thinking earlier, because these actually own Highgate Common and then several bits and pieces over the back of the Wisley Hills. Somewhere in front of me is a main busy road, so I definitely am not going to go that way. I think what I'm going to do, see if there's another path what we can actually take. If not, we'll go back to the bike, and then we've got another location to check out. We're going to Elmbridge to have a country walk over that side, and then head to two churches, which are my favourite. I've decided to take my jacket off, it was getting absolutely too warm. We're actually at another section where two paths actually meet. It goes that way to join the path where we walked from. I think we're going to take the nature trail all the way to the car park. Let's go and view what this one's got to offer. And I am going to say though, I think the piney area is actually the favourite part of the woodland for me. It was this part when I ever came here before. I've seen tons of birds of prey just hanging right away in the treetops, buzzards. And I'm guessing you will get the goshawk a bit further in, where the treetops are actually much more denser than what they are here. But that's what it's all about, enjoying the nature and taking in the surroundings. what a journey. Hope you've enjoyed that part of the video exploring the woodland. Our next journey now is going all the way to Elmbridge for that country walk, and then from there we're going to go and check out 2 churches. Can't wait to have a look at it. We've made it to Elmbridge, and I'm going to say what a lovely place. I've had 5 people pull up to ask if I'm okay because I've pulled the scooter over and I'm taking a little break. Really friendly village. So what we're doing is walking all the way up to the church to check that out first, and then we've got a path by the side of us that goes over some fields and keeps on going. So we're going to go for a country walk a little bit later on. Oh, before we set off, I'm having a bit of a snack. I've got some 10 Jammy Joeys right away here, mini bites. Gonna have a few of these and then we're gonna be on our journey off. What a day, I've really enjoyed it. Absolutely so warm though, so I'm taking this jacket back off. Let's go and check out the church. So the bike's actually all locked up and should be safe down there. Only a short walk up to the church, across this country road, and I believe it's actually on the left. And where we are going is to where that tree line is, right away over there. I think Elmbridge is actually only a small village. There is a sign in front of us saying welcome to Elmbridge, Elmbridge Parish Council. I think the gate to where we need to get to is in front. The architecture of the church is really stunning. It's only a small one, it's not that big. I came here a few days ago to check it out to see if it was actually worth filming, and it just adds to the video. Here's a good view of the church. It's not that big in size, but from the outside, it's different to the other churches what I've actually been to. Let's go and explore the church and have a view what's inside. What a lovely church. I hope you've enjoyed that. Really loved exploring that one. It's only small, not too much to see overall, but I like coming to the countryside to view our churches. I think where we're going now after this short break is to that footpath what goes on the countryside part. Just explore a little bit of there, and I think I'm going to head out of here and get home because I've got to go down to Hell's Owen and get something sorted. You can explore so much stuff around these countryside areas. It's just endless. There's churches, country paths, woodlands, nature reserves. You know, it's all these bits and pieces what I find interesting. We've made it all the way back to the bike, and there is a footpath that leads to some fields and carries further on. I'm not going too far because I've got to get home in a little while. We'll take you across it, and if it's any good, we will return to this. Only thing is though, I've got to carry all this with me. And I think on a cooler day, it would be much more better. It's quite hard to get over this with all this clobber. Right, here we go. This is beautiful over here. I think you can actually turn left and there is a footpath over there. I'm not too sure if there's a footpath over that side once more. Let's see what's in the front part. I think there's going to be a nice little viewpoint when I get further up that hill. Here we go. Reminds me of Darridell when you're going over that little bridge. This actually goes a bit of a distance. Really beautiful though. We've got the sheep over there. And I'm just wondering where it even goes to. Hello sheep. And they're all looking at me. Look at him. He's a buster. There's nothing like a country walk in sweltering heat. When that cool breeze comes towards you, wow, it's like a relief. Wow, it's getting too much warmer. It's too hot for walking today. Wow. I think I'm going to return to this spot because it looks lovely to walk far over here. I am thinking it does lead you to another village. You can hear all the grasshoppers in the field here. Oh, I think I'm going to get to some shade. Enjoy the rest of the cinematics. I'm heading to the bike. I'm going to head out of here. What a lovely place though. Hope you've enjoyed today. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've really enjoyed filming for you all. I am going to say, I'm not going to be too dramatic about the heat, but it is too hot for walking. So that's actually why I'm heading home early. And I've got no water as well. It just makes you feel lightheaded. So I'm going to head to a near shop and buy a couple of drinks and then just head home, because I might head out tonight and go for another walk. But what a place, Elmbridge. If you've never been here, there's so many footpaths to take. You've got the beautiful church, and then if you're bored from here, you can always head to Chaddesley Woods from where we come from and then go for a nice walk there. So see you soon with the Midlands Outdoors out and back with some more cool adventures. See you soon guys.